What is going on, everyone? That's right, it has finally arrived. The 50th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre chainsaw set by Dark Sky Selects. And if it seems like it's been a while since I ordered this till now, you would be correct. Because, unfortunately, the USPS Postal Service lost the first one. Imagine that. Unbelievable, just absolutely unbelievable. It made it to Chicago, then entered Chicago's Bermuda Triangle, and never to be seen again. This is not the first time that I've had something that I ordered that had to go through Chicago. I don't live in Chicago, but sometimes things have to pass through there. And when they do, for some reason, they just never come back, or never are found, or just vanish into the thin air. This goes for not only buying things that have to come through Chicago, but also selling things that I've sold in the past. Had gone through Chicago, and same thing. There's some kind of Bermuda Triangle over there that, well, I don't know what's going on, but it's something. I don't know. Anyway, Dark Sky was really cool about it. They stayed in touch. Here it is. Let's open it up. I obviously did not even remotely think about or consider buying this when it first released because, obviously, of the price. They were charging $300 for this thing when it first released, and I just think that's absolutely, I don't know what they were thinking charging that kind of money for this. I have a theory about it, which we're going to talk about. I have a theory about why maybe they did that. Not that it makes it any better, but I do have a theory about it, and we'll talk about it, okay? But let's go ahead and get this opened up first. Get this out. There it is. Big 50th anniversary there on the box. There it is. All right. Hard to get it in view there. Number 4,747 of 5,000. Now, unfortunately, one of these numbered editions is lost out there, never to be seen again, unless, of course, you know, it was stolen and put on eBay, which that would be my guess, probably. Somehow they get away with it. I don't know how. But there you are. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary. Here we go. Now, they charged $300 for this to start. Now, when I got this, was just few weeks ago now, they lowered it. They drastically lowered it down to $120. And to me, that's more reasonable. That's kind of what I would expect. $99.99 would have been the best hit price, but I'm okay with what they ended up bringing it down to. $120. I saw that, and I'm like, okay. That's a good price. That's a fair price for what we're getting. I'll go and we'll pick one up. All right. So we got it. Because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I do have a lot of the cool additions from that, like the Black Maria and all that stuff. I have that all from Dark Sky. All right. So let's get this out. Here it is. Okay. That out of here. We've got the chainsaw blade right there. That off. Here it is. I do believe this just kind of plugs in right here. Yeah. There you go. There's your chainsaw. It looks cool. It looks cool. But I will say, you know, if I'd paid $300 for this, I would have been like, wow, I just don't know why I would have ever been satisfied with that by any means. I wasn't going to pay that much for it. So waiting paid off, folks. And I'll tell you my theory on that again here in just a second. But as we open it, you see, here we go with the VHS. The exclusive VHS, and of course the 4K and all that stuff in there. I don't want to hurt this. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to hurt that right now. This is cool. There's the VHS. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Knock my mic around a little bit here. Cool exclusive custom VHS. This is just an unboxing today, but we will do a full-blown review on this set in a separate video, and we will play the VHS, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so that's something that I think people might want to see. What does it look like? Okay, let's put it back in there. Now let's take out this. The 4K set here. And it's in there with clips, so you got to be careful that you don't damage anything getting it out. And it came out, we got it. And that's all that's clipped in there is the VHS and then this. Okay. And this does have some exclusive features, which is one of the reasons that you would want this, because it does have some exclusive features on it, okay? And I am going to open this right now so we can take a look at what we got here. It's not like I don't have this on 4K in multiple variations as it is already. But I am a collector of Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff, so that's just the way it goes. All right. And it is the standard one that we already have, at least the case is, but it does have more to it. All right. It does have more to it. Of course, the disc came loose. What else is new? There you go. Then you have disc 2 and disc 3. And I think disc 3 is where the bonus stuff is. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Because on the regular edition of this, you don't have that. For example, here's the other editions of this. Like we have the Steelbook here. This does have the bonus disc in it. I wonder if that is that. That can't be. Well, I don't think it has the one feet. I think this has the poster in it, though. So there's reasons to own all of them. See, you don't get the poster in this one. There's reason to own all of them. Now, here's the standard one with this slip cover. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't have the third disc. Or it has the, it doesn't have a Blu-ray disc. This one has a Blu-ray. This one has a Blu-ray bonus disc. Let's see. Okay, the discs are different. The bonus discs in these are different. So the bonus disc you get with the Chainsaw set is different. It has some of the same features, obviously, but there are different ones on there. So it is a different disc at the end of the day. So there you go. So there's that one. And of course, if you had the Steelbook, you get the poster with that. Of course, with this one, you get the custom slip cover. All right. And get it back on there without hurting anything. There we go. You do get the custom slip cover with this, and the VHS, and the cool chainsaw. We'll go ahead and put that back in here now. Just like so. And there it is. We've unboxed it. There it is, finally. There's the saw. I am happy to have this in my collection, and I will say this. Do I think it's worth the $120? Well, if you want a VHS of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of the original VHSs, like I have it back there. You've seen it before, I've shown you. If you want one of those, especially like the Wizard Video ones and whatever, they can get crazy expensive. Even the more common VHSs of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre are still a little pricey. So the fact you're getting a brand new VHS that you know is in good condition, okay? You're getting a brand new custom VHS. You're getting a new bonus disc that you didn't get before with new stuff on it. And the custom slip cover and whatnot. And that set would be, let's say the set of discs was $40, because that seems to be the standard, right, for things like this, as far as the actual 4K package. We'll call it $40, and we'll say that the custom VHS is $30. I think that's a fair price to call that, right? So there you have $70 right there. So your chainsaw, If you have 70, if you're saying this is 120, then this chainsaw case alone would be 50. All right. So now I know Trick or Treat Studios sells a replica chainsaw, which I actually have the replica TCM chainsaw by Trick or Treat Studios. And that one was $80, but obviously it's bigger and rotates and all that stuff. But there's like a flat one they sell now that's $50 or something like that. That doesn't do anything, I don't think. Maybe it makes noise, I don't know. But the amount of plastic involved in that one would be about, you know, not the equivalent necessarily, because the blade would be longer on that, but it doesn't rotate or anything. So that's why I say $99.99 would have been the key price point for this, because then you could say, all right, the saw case is $30. I could see that. I could see this being $30, the case. And then you have $30 on your VHS and $40 for the Blu-ray 4K set inside. That's where I say, okay, that would have been great. But imagine paying $300 for this. And I know over at Planet CHH, he did. And man, he was very remorseful on that one. But I paid $120. I think it's $20 more than I really would want to pay, but I went ahead and did it because I am a collector of this stuff and I don't want it to sell out and miss out on it. So here it is. Okay. There it is right there. But to charge $300 for this out of the gate, I said at the beginning of the video, I had a theory. And that theory is this. Why would they do that knowing that clearly this is not $300 worth of stuff? My theory on it, and I'm not condoning the fact of charging $300. This is just my theory on why. By charging it at such a high price, it honestly would deter scalpers and stuff from buying this to resell it. Because if they're looking at it and they're like, man, that's already $300. I don't want to pay $300 just for that. Even if they are scalping it, they'll look at that and be like, man, that's awfully high. And it may be a way of deterring them from just hogging them all up and allowing collectors to actually get their hands on it. But then at the same time, it's a catch-22 because the collectors get their hands on it and they're like, whoa, you charged me $300 for this? And they're salty at the end of the day too. So that's just a theory. I think maybe that's where the idea was behind it. I don't know. But it's a good theory. But again, I don't condone it. Doesn't matter. Here it is. All right. It looks cool. It looks cool. I kind of wish the blade was a little bigger, but to fit it in that box, I understand. I don't think this comes back out once you have it in, or does it? Or does it? Maybe it does. No, it comes out. Comes out. There you go. Yeah. So it can be put back in the actual package, which is good, because I was hoping I'd be able to do that. So there you go. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th Anniversary Chainsaw Set by Dark Sky Selects. I don't know, Black Friday's coming up. If you guys are interested in this thing, it may drop even more because we do have Black Friday coming up. I just wasn't patient enough to wait. So, oh well, what are you going to do? Anyway, USPS, you can kiss my ass because you suck. Especially the Chicago hub. Piss on that place. If you live in Chicago, I'm sorry. That hub there sucks ass, man. It really does. It's absolutely god-awful. But Dark Sky made good on it. They sent me another one, so very cool. Very cool. If you like this kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I upload more videos. And make sure you do, because we are going to come back and do a full-blown review on this thing. This was just an unboxing and some general thoughts. We are going to do a full-blown review, and we're going to play the VHS to see what it looks like. So, yeah, with that said, I will catch you all down the road.